on YouTube? This is the Skorpion. I am live outside the Fox Theater, and Janet Jackson with that shit the fuck down tonight. At 44 years old, she is showing Rihanna, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, and all them other nameless bitches how to do it tonight. And right now I have a fan of my show with me at the Janet concert. What did Janet do? Can you? No word. There are no words. At 44. About to be 45. I need to pull you in. Come on. What did Miss Jackson do? For real. You seen it.
I mean, it's Miss Jackson is nasty. I mean, all day Janet Jackson shut it down. Benefited her.
He's selling shirts for what? Miss Jackson will not approve of that, and I will make sure she see it. Gil, did you see that? I need you to show Joe so he can be out here ripping these bitches the fuck up, selling shirts for $10. Janet, I swear to God, I done paid $1,100 to see you in New York. You better not let these bitches be selling these bootleg stuff out here, and I done paid all that money for your merchandise. You better snap my picture. Keep watching me on YouTube, boo. I don't have to review this show. I don't. So that's why I'm gonna say nothing else. Miss Jackson. Bam. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. Oh, damn, this damn chair. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel, and we are back with a new video 2 times in 1 week. Can you believe it?
No, 2 times in 2 days.
Yeah, in 2 days. And 2 times in 1 week. Same thing. Alright. I got this a little bit. I want to start this video off by saying thank you so much to everybody that shared the previous video.
Oh, child. Wait, make sure my pictures are not on your computer.
It's not.
Jack.
I promise. I don't want to go through my damn photos.
My phone was charging on his Mac just now, and as we're talking, my pictures on my phone are popping up on his computer. You better check and make sure.
I promise that once you put it on there, it's disconnected. It's not the end.
Child.
All I said was Mikkel's photo.
No, and all my pictures started popping up.
Okay.
Okay.com. Because I would have been over it .edu.
You and your dumb name. Okay, I don't know who is worse now, him or Tamar.
Let me get my damn cord. Yeah, charging my shit up like that.
Oh, God.
This phone just going to have to sit and...
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, I'm lost for words.
He must got something in that phone. He's snatching it out.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want my personal stuff all up in your
Your personal child.
Yes.
Anyway, I want to say thank you to everyone who shared the last video around. You know, I had to go in on Miss Nene Leaks. I didn't know I went in that bad until I watched the video. And she even blocked me on Twitter.
She did?
So that means she seen the video. She blocked me. She blocked my ass.
Wow,
okay?
Nene and Sierra.
Okay.
They can't take you.
Okay, I love Sierra though.
I wonder if Nene blocked. But see, I don't follow
you
Nene.
And you didn't even say anything about her.
No, I didn't. Wow, for once. Wow. For one time, I didn't say anything about Nene.
And she blocked me. And thank you to, oh my God, we got like 2,200 thumbs up. So y'all know what that means. I'm not expecting nothing less than 2,200 for every video from now on. We really need your support. And it might seem like we begging, but you know, numbers don't lie. You know, people are now watching the Skorpion Show. We trying to get the Skorpion Show to TV. And if we don't have our audience participating with us, then
we can't get the TV.
Okay,
so we need y'all help.
So we need y'all to rate every video, thumbs up. Try to leave a comment, even if it's to say hi or follow me on Twitter. I don't give a damn. Leave a comment.
Can I just say shout out to the 30 plus people who followed me after that new video came out, which I thought was really nice of y'all. Only 30, but hey, it's a lot.
Hey, thank y'all. So if you have a Twitter, there's no way we should have 74,000 followers and only 13 and 10,000 followers. Follow us on Twitter. Here we go. You guys never write us back.
I reply to a lot of people. I can't get to everybody, but I try to reply to a lot of people. But, you know, just thank you guys so much, because we got like 12,000 views in one night. And hopefully this video will do the same, and you share this video on Twitter and Facebook. And if you like the video, don't be afraid to save it to your favorites. So we're going to get into this video. You know, we got a lot of different topics to talk about.
Not too many music topics.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank you, Jesus.
So, what would you like to start with first?
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, let's start with Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, slam dunk giant.
So, yesterday, I'm sitting in the barber's chair, and I seen that Kobe Bryant was fined $100,000. So, I went on Twitter and said, Kobe Bryant fined for I said Kobe Bryant is in trouble just for saying faggot. For real? Like, for real, when gays use it all the time. So, you know, that started a little firestorm up on my Twitter. Talking to people were saying, you know, well, gays shouldn't be saying faggot either. But, you know, I'm coming from it like, you know how many gay people I know use the word faggot? Like, he says faggot like, you know, that's how some people do. You know, that's how they let their expression out, by saying faggot. And he's fined $100,000 just for saying that. When they be like, oh, that's bullshit. Fuck that. They be saying all kinds of shit on that court, you know? But because he says faggot, he's considered homophobic because he said that. I know a lot of people that use it, that don't mean they homophobic. That's just, you know, an expression sometimes. So, you know, I think it was a little extreme, you know, with all these gay right people want to be coming after Kobe for saying this. To me, it's just a little bit too much.
Well, okay. Part of me agrees with you, and then part of me doesn't agree with you. The part that does agree with you is, yes, everybody does. Gay people do use the word faggot. Yes, that is true. But just because gay people use the word faggot does not make it right. That's just like black people using that excuse. Yeah, and okay, we can say it, but y'all can't say it. If they can't say it, then nobody should be able to say it. Okay. Kobe Bryant using the term faggot. Now, this is my thing. Okay. I agree that $100,000 is a lot of money. Yeah, that's that excessive. I do agree with. But if Kobe Bryant is breaking some type of rule, which the NBA may have that we don't know about, which is in the handbook, because you know a lot of jobs get handbooks. When you get a new hire, you get the handbooks of the do's and don'ts of your job. If that is something that is a part of the handbook that he is not supposed to say, probably not supposed to make any derogatory remarks to coaches or players or to cheerleaders or to referees, and if that is the consequences, then he broke the rules, and he should be fined $100,000 if that's what it says in the handbook. Okay. Now, I do think I don't think Kobe Bryant is a homophobic. I don't think he's homophobic. I just think that a lot of times when we get mad, we say stuff like, you faggot or you bitch.
Oh, you bitching. You little faggot ass bitch.
You know, something like that. It doesn't, I mean...
It's just an expression. It's not meant to be like, oh, you know what? Fuck that Carlos, that faggot, fuck that faggot. You know, it wasn't meant like that. You know, to me, it just came out a different way. And everyone is now, like, these headlines, it's just so ridiculous. Well, like, every time for me, every time I see something negative about a black person, they always go to the extreme, like, GLAD or the, one of them damn organizations, they over it. Like, what do you want Kobe to say? I apologize. Like, what he said was his expression. He's not, you know, he's not going to change because he said a faggot or something like that. And for me, I was saying on Twitter, you know, to me, faggot, I have my own definition of a faggot. To me, a gay person and a faggot is two different things. And you know, within the gay lifestyle period, there are so many different umbrellas, and you know, so I might not understand where you're coming from, where some people might say, well, because you're that way, you should understand. No, I don't understand everything. Because to me, my definition of a faggot is a very, very, very feminine man that talks shit about everybody, that is just so extra flamboyant, just so extra out there.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
To the girls that run their mouth on Twitter, Facebook, in person about people, that's a faggot to me.
Now listen to this. Your definition, okay, I agree with you, because I agree that faggot means two different things from gay. But you have to realize something, that with straight people don't look at it like, oh, well, faggot means this and gays mean this.
Okay.
Altogether, faggot is a gay person to a straight person. That's just what it means. So a lot of people, when they see or hear a straight person use that word, they automatically feel as though the straight person is being ignorant. It doesn't matter, well, oh no, I'm not talking about that gay person, I'm talking about that gay person, that fat. It doesn't really matter. Kobe Bryant should not have used it.
No, he shouldn't have. I'm not saying what he said was right.
Yeah, I'm not saying what he said was right. And yes, I do agree with you that a lot of people say things, including me. I may say things that I do not, I may look back and say, damn, I shouldn't have called so-and-so a bitch. Or I should not have said, you are a faggot, because then I'll have the other gay people after me. Oh, Mikhail, how can you shut up? It doesn't make it right. Like I said, if Kobe Bryant broke any rules in the NBA handbook where he wasn't supposed to use that derogatory language like the word faggot, then if the book says he's fined $100,000, then hey, he has to pay it. He has to pay it if he broke a rule.
But I don't think if they're trying to go to the extreme where he got to go to some type of class.
Oh, that's
or
just
something,
that's just baloney. They're trying to make an example out of Kobe.
I mean, they need to sit down.
They try just like they tried to make an example out of Chris Brown. They're trying to make an example out of Kobe.
They need to let this go because, I mean, we did have a wrestler say faggot on Twitter and he apologized and that was it. You didn't see no fine.
Well, what wrestler?
Well, he's not a wrestler. He's a commentator. He put faggot on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I mean,
come on. We're talking about commentator Kobe Bryant.
Okay, it's the same thing.
It is the same thing. It is the same thing.
Wrestling is big.
It is the same thing, but certain people are held to a higher standard.
Like just because he slams a ball into a motherfucker.
No. It's not because he slams a ball. He's a big star. He's a big star. Come on. Don't act like that's not. Come on. Don't do that.
I know, but I'm just saying. Come on.
Because he's a big star. So it's just like you and I may say the word faggot and nobody gives a damn. But then if somebody like who's a big blogger? Somebody like B. Scott? No, not B. Scott.
Because Perez Hilton said faggot before, and everybody.
Like if Perez Hilton said faggot, nobody cared.
Like girl, but they did care.
No, but I'm saying, but if somebody bigger than Perez Hilton, like a Kobe or like a somebody bigger said it, then it'd be a big thing. It's all about where you are. And it's all. And that's how it is.
But you know what? Rappers say faggot all the time.
They do.
All the time.
They do.
I don't see Glad and all of these different, people coming
because,
after them.
No, but you have to remember. But you remember about a few years ago when Al Sharpton and all them had that protest about using certain words in rap songs like the bitch and nigger and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, that was
Let me be honest. Those words I have come so accustomed to. And bitch is my favorite curse word. Bitch is my favorite word to use when I talk about singers. Like, it's not coming from a bad place. Like, it's really not. It's like a term of endearment. And sometimes faggot can be a term of endearment.
It's a term of endearment.
It depends on how you use it.
Hold on. But
it's weird, though.
It's a term of endearment for who? Because just because it's a term of endearment for you may not be for
for like fuck that faggot. But or be like, what's the deal, faggot? What's the tea, faggot? It's just like term of endearment. Okay, the way Kobe used it, he used it in anger. He wasn't saying it like, it's different. It's different ways you can say stuff and how you interpret
everything is complex. Because I don't like for gay guys that I don't know, that I am not familiar with. I don't like for them to call me girl.
Girl, how you
don't call me girl? Don't call me girl.
Yes.
Now, people said to me, well, you let Kevin call you girl all the time. I know Kevin.
That's different.
We're different. But if I don't know you and I just meet you for the first time, don't be like, girl.
Let me tell you.
No, because the first thing I'm going to say is, no, my name is Mikkel, not girl. Well, but you let you and Kevin say girl all the time. Y'all always say girl all the time. But I know Kevin. We work together. I don't know you. I just met you. Don't call me girl. Don't call me anything but Mikkel. You can't call me Mikkel. Don't call me shit.
Sometimes I be gossiping so much with some of my girlfriends at work. They be like, girl, they catch themselves. Because they know. Yes. Not like I'm going to curse them out, but it be
now, I just want to make it clear. Sometimes on Twitter or Facebook, I'll be going back and forth with somebody. I'm like, girl. They'll say girl back to me. I mean, that's fine, dandy. But if I meet you for the first time and we face to face and you girl, don't girl me. Don't do that. I don't know you. What?
So how do y'all feel about Kobe Bryant using the word faggot? Were y'all upset about it? Let us know. If you want to make a video response too, I'd love to hear y'all feedback on that.
All right. Well, we're going to stick to NBA because LeBron James
His mother.
And his mother, Miss Gloria James, who thinks she can just put her hands on anybody and get the hell away with it. She was fined. Let me give you the information. $15,000 by a valet parker at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami, Florida. Apparently, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, LeBron James' mom, Gloria, was waiting for her car to be brought around to her, and apparently the valet person must have took too long to bring it, or whatever the case may be, but her and the guy got into a little argument. Well, there was a TMZ released a video the other day of what the altercation, and even though they're not too close to the camera's kind of like high up, you can still kind of see what's going on. They're both in each other's faces, and there's a few people around them trying to break it up, but there's both in each other's face, and it looks like she's all up in his face from what I saw. She's all up in his face, and he's all up in her face, and it looks like he goes to like push her back, like to get out of his space. And when he does that, she goes and swings one time with her hand, and then she swings another time with her pocketbook. And when she swings the second time with her pocketbook, she goes into a whole 360 circle and falls on the ground. And when she falls on the ground...
Mind you, she's drunk, y'all.
Yeah, because you can tell she's drunk when she falls. I said that too. Mm-hmm. When she falls on the ground, she gets back up, and then she runs back over to his face, and... you could tell, like, people start running over trying to break them up, but you could tell he was trying to get at her too. He was really trying to get at her too. But from the initial story, I originally thought that he was the one who fell on the ground. But in fact, she was the one who fell. But this is the part that gets me. At first, I was on his side, like, come on, LeBron James' mom, you can't be going around smacking people. Who the hell you think you are? But until... he filed this lawsuit against her for $15,000, and let me tell you what it is the reason why he's suing $15,000.
Because she got money and she's LeBron James.
No,
mother.
because LeBron James has money. But this is what he says. He says he claims that he suffered from pain, humiliation, emotional distress, mental anguish, and loss of capacity of enjoying life.
Goodbye. Good the fuck bye.
.com.
Good the fuck bye. You know what? Can we just move on? Cause this.
But wait a minute. Let me mind you. She slapped him. I don't even know if the slap landed on his face.
What about simple assault? You know, suing her for that.
Let me just go back over what he's suing her for again.
What she's suing her for?
Yeah, what he's suing her for.
What she's suing her for? Okay.
Okay, yes. Well, in case y'all missed it, he's suing her for pain, humiliation, emotional distress, mental anguish, and loss of capacity for enjoyment of life. So I guess he just can't enjoy his life no more.
He got a fancy lawyer for that enjoyment of life.
Because LeBron James' mom smacked him, so he can't enjoy life no more. So he needs $15,000 so he can enjoy his life again. You know what? If it was that easy, I wish somebody could just slap that. Jay-Z, come and slap me so I can spend some of you and Beyonce's money.
I want $4 million.
You know, $15,000 for a slap that probably did or did not hit your face. I'm sure that pocketbook hit you, but I don't even know if the slap hit you. Are you serious, sir? And then you weren't even the one who fell. She was the one who fell.
They're going to settle out of court. They're going to give him a couple dollars.
They're not going to give him anything. You know they're not going to give him anything? Because that's baloney.
They're going to give him a couple dollars.
I would give him no mind. That's what I would give him. Pay him no mind. That's what I would pay him. Because at first I was on his side until I saw this $15,000. Like, come on. Are you serious, sir? You need to get it together.net. He does. He does. And that's all I'm going to say. You got anything else to say about that?
No, I'm done. I was done once you said for enjoyment of life.
Donald fucking Trump.
Donald Trump has been a Trump for the last couple weeks, you know. He wants to run for president, but he's not saying that he's running for president.
He's thinking about it.
He has been bashing Obama, saying that Obama is not American. He's been sending fucking spies over to Hawaii just to check to see if Obama is really American. Donald Trump has been doing a whole lot. And, you know, it's really coming down to the point where people are saying Donald Trump is racist. And I'm going to let Mikkel take over from here.
Well, apparently Donald Trump was doing a radio interview yesterday in Albany, New York, which is, you know, upstate, a part of upstate New York. And part of what Donald Trump said, I guess the question was about his relationship with African Americans, because I guess the interviewer was telling him that Barack Obama has like a lot of black people supporting him and whatnot. So Donald Trump, responded back with, he has a lot of black people who support him too. But this is part of what he said. He said, I have a great relationship with the blacks. I've always had a great relationship with the blacks.
Did you hear the audio of it?
No, I read the
transcript.
No, I didn't hear the audio of it, and okay. I don't live in Albany.
Oh, I thought they might have had the little audio on.
Oh no, they didn't have the audio. But this is what I have to say about that. Donald Trump. You're old enough to know right from wrong. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, you look like you're old enough to know when right and wrong came about. When was referring to African Americans, the blacks, especially when you're running for public office, especially when you're a public figure like you are, acceptable? Mm-hmm. I guess since you had people like Omarosa working for you, or you was trying to help this black woman find a man, or you got Nene, you probably got the most blacks on Celebrity Apprentice this season than any other season. I guess you feel as though that you're exempt. You're not a racist, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not calling you a racist, but Donald Trump, when you use language like the blacks, it almost as if I start to wonder. I wonder what other language you're using when the radio mic isn't on, because I'm trying to figure out, when was the blacks ever acceptable? The blacks. It's almost as if you're putting us back on the boat and setting us back.
It seems like I'm up here and you're down here.
Yes, the black. Oh, I've always had a great relationship with the blacks. Can't you tell? No, I cannot. You can't possibly have that good of a relationship with the blacks, because we wouldn't let you walk at the house with your hair looking like that. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you can't possibly have a good relationship with us, okay? With your orange looking self. Donald Trump, you need to get it together.net. And get it together.net fast. Because, number one, you're not going to be the Republican nominee. You're not even going to ever be president. You're not going to ever Never, ever, ever.
Not after that comment.
After that comment, Donald Trump, you can forget it.com. Another thing. You sending investigators down to Hawaii to search for Barack Obama's birth certificate. Donald Trump, I am 20-something years old. I have been on this earth for 20-something years. Even I know that in certain states, they don't allow the original birth certificate to be released to the public. That's why they have a thing where they call it, oh, damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think what it is. But that's why they have, certain states have copies of the certificate. Now, what I found interesting is that Hawaii is one of those states that does not release the original birth certificate to the public. So they have another copy, shall you, that they have, sealed and signed and whatnot, that's for the public. Mm-hmm. Now, Hawaii, a few years ago, had a Republican governor who was a female, and she had her own personal physician go down to the state house to check Obama's to check Obama's birth certificate, and her personal physician came back and said that indeed he was indeed born in this country. And this Republican governor said, yes, he was. My personal physician checked, and he was. Why don't you think that if he was, do you honestly think that America would elect anybody who was not born in this country, let alone a black man? Mm-hmm. Do you honestly think we would elect somebody to be we won't even let Arnold Schwarzenegger be president? And as long as I've known, he's been a part of this country for years. But since he wasn't born here, I guess he can be governor, but he can't be president. Which I think is kind of weird, because I think that if you weren't born in this country and you can't be president, then you shouldn't be allowed to be governor either of a state. That's just my personal opinion, because I think, because
right at the governor is just like going to the president, because when you're governor, you're like president of a state.
Well, you're the head of the state, but it just doesn't make any sense to that. I don't know, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to change that rule. Arnold, please give it up.com, because it's not going to happen. But Donald Trump, you need to give it up too, because this is just, Barack Obama is going into his third year in office. He's in there. Like, what are you trying to prove?
Why is he waiting so late to even say something? Like, you should have did this in 2007.
Yeah, it didn't work with the Republicans in 2008. It's not working with you in 2011, and it's not going anywhere next year. Just let it go. Just let it go, and just go away. Just stick to a Celebrity Apprentice. Stick to something. Just
tell them let go and let God.
Let go and let God.
There you go.
Because like Miss Evelyn says, thank God for Jesus. That's what she said.
Yes, she did at that door.
She sure did. Now, did you hear about? You heard about the mom who drove her kids?
Yeah, I seen it on Twitter. They was asking me to talk about it. They were saying that because the husband or some man cheated on.
I didn't know it was a man in
Is
the
it about
picture.
to stop already?
I didn't know it was a man in the story.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Is it? Man in the picture.
Yeah, they were saying that the woman was saying that the either the boyfriend or the husband cheated on her, so she wanted to drown all 4 of her kids. She like, y'all not gonna be here neither, something like that. I didn't read the full story. Do you know the full story?
No, I don't know the full story. I didn't even know there was a man involved. I just think it's sad that people. It's a sad story because the eldest son, who I think is about 10, was able to get out of the car in time
before she drowned him.
Before she drowned him, and apparently he had told the woman who stopped to help him that his mom said, when she finally, I guess, hit the water, his mom said, "Oh God, she made a mistake," and she tried to rethink what it was she was doing, but by that time it was too late, and. I think it's a sad story because that little boy, I think he was saying something like, he was starting to blame himself because he was saying, how come, he could have, I guess unbuttoned his little brother's, seatbelt or whatever the case may be, or how come he didn't teach them how to swim. I feel bad because in the future, this little boy is going to continuously blame himself for this, and he's going to live with this for the rest of his life. And it's a sad thing because the woman who finally stopped to pick him up, she was saying that the little boy had told her. She kept saying that the little boy repeatedly thanked her for stopping, but she said that he had told her that nobody was stopping to help him. And I'm thinking, like, if you see a child who was out on the road by himself, waving for help. I mean, come on. How do you drive past somebody, and especially a child, waving for help? Like, what is that all about? But I'm so happy that the woman did stop and help him. But it was very sad when the woman was telling, because she was being interviewed by CNN. It was sad listening to her tell the story because you could tell she was starting to get emotional by it. It's a really sad story, and I just pray for the little boy. I pray for the family. Every time I think about somebody driving into a river with kids in the car, it just hurts my stomach. Like, it's sad. It really is sad.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, if it's true about her, doing this because someone cheated on her, is it really that serious to take your life and your children's lives along with you because
that's not the
you're
case.
Not happy? Like, that's fucking sad.
I hope that's not the case.
Just like when people kill themselves and their children because like the economy is bad, that just really makes me mad that you taking your life and your children's life for something that is so temporary. Like when you take your life, that's permanent. You can never have your life back. But for me, like every setback in life, it makes it better in the future because you can help someone else get through a difficult time because you can understand the same situation that they went through. But taking your life, and if anybody is sitting here watching this video and has ever contemplated taking their life or their children's life because, life is so hard, you need to just take it to Jesus and talk to him and talk to God because he can make things a whole lot better for you. And just, killing yourself and your 4 children, it solves nothing. Absolutely nothing. It just makes you look crazy because, you're killing yourself and your kids. And I don't know what else to say about it because it's sad. It's so sad.
It's a complex story. It's a complex.
Like, what do your children are innocent? Anything that goes on in your adult life, your children don't have anything to do with that.
But some people, it goes far beyond.
Because their mind not right.
Yeah, mental. Like, for instance, the guy on what's the movie For Color Girls who killed his kids in that
he
scene.
was crazy.
He was. I wouldn't necessarily call him crazy. He was traumatized That's why a lot of people who go off to war and they come back home, I don't care how okay or sane you think you are, you need to go to therapy. Because there's no way on earth you could go to another country, be on the battlefields, killing people, watching other people around you get killed, watching other people around you get their arms and legs blown off, and then you come back home and think you're fine. No, you need to go to some type of therapy. Even if you think you're okay and you look okay, you need to go to some type of therapy. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be something that triggers you in your sleep. You're going to think you're still out there and you may attack somebody in your sleep. You need to, I think it's mandatory that the government makes every single serviceman and woman who comes home from the war, whatever war it is, they need to do some type of therapy before they are okay to fully function in society. Because you can't tell me that you're 100% okay in the head after you come back from war, after you've seen people killed and stuff like that. I'm not okay when I walk past a dead cat in the street. So I know you can't be okay when you done watched all these people get killed. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. I don't buy that. And that was the purpose of that scene in the movie. The guy who killed his kids in For Color Girls, he wasn't crazy. He wasn't a bad guy. He just wasn't psychologically there. He needed help.
And if you see anybody that needs help, I think you need to step up and get that person help.
And
because she kind of, in that movie, it was her fault, too, that this happened with her children.
Well, but you can't...
But if you see something ain't right, just get someone.
Yeah, but then at the same time, Kevin, she saw that something wasn't right, but of course, nobody in their right mind ever thinks in 10 billion years that somebody gonna turn around and do that to their kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, she knew something wasn't right. But she wouldn't think that she would kill her kids. Like, for instance, if something's not right with me, you probably can see that something's not right, but you would never think that once I walk out your front door that I'm going to go home and kill my family. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't necessarily want to blame her, but like I said, the government, it should be some type of law that I don't care. Y'all making all this money from taking all that tax money out of my damn checks. Instead of you building all these non-sufficient stupid things that we don't even need, use the money that you're getting from cigarette taxes and all that stuff. Use money to build some type of facilities to help these people when they come home from the war. I mean, don't act like y'all don't have the money, because y'all do have the money. I know y'all got the money because I look at my check every 2 weeks and I ain't got the money, so I know you got it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Build these facilities for these people because they need help. I don't want to be walking down the street next to somebody who just came back from Iraq and then all of a sudden they think they hear a car backfire and they think it's a gun going off and they start going crazy. Because I'm going to go crazy with it. What the fuck is going on? Where the hell you been at? You can't possibly be from North Philly acting like that. You had to been from North Philly over in Iraq somewhere. Get these people help, please. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I seen something like that on a show called Lie to Me, where the guy came home from war and he was just crazy.
Yeah,
that was a good episode too.
And I think that anybody in the government who's watching this video should should listen to what I just said.
Hey man, you better dust your shoulders off.
Now anyway, speaking of. We're going to get on a lighter note. Jennifer Lopez was just named People Magazine's most beautiful person in the entire world. Now, let me just say this. Jennifer Lopez is a gorgeous woman. When I watch American Idol, I love looking at her because she's just always so well put together. She's so gorgeous. She's just so nice. She has a beautiful smile. She has a beautiful face. She's just beautiful. Now, I think that People Magazine tend to... When they do these most beautiful people lists, I think they tend to go to the regulars, like the same people every year. Like the best looking men. They always have George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon. These people. I think that People Magazine should try something different. They should nominate people like Boris Kodjoe. He's a beautiful person. They should, his wife is beautiful, Nicole Ari Parker, she's a beautiful person. Who else is beautiful? Stacey Dash is beautiful. Hell, Stacey Dash could have been held up there on people's most beautiful list, especially being 44 years old and still looking like she's under the age of 35. I mean, come on there, how did y'all overlook her? How did y'all overlook her? Okay? People Magazine, who the hell y'all got going out?
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, it is a popularity contest, but it shouldn't be a popularity contest when you're talking about most beautiful people. Because, I mean, come on. Clearly, Jennifer Lopez ain't the only beautiful person in Hollywood, okay? I mean, it's just so typical to see those. If People Magazine would have had somebody like Stacey Dash on their cover, I would have been shocked out of my mind. And I would say, you know what, People Magazine, y'all got it right for once. Y'all finally got it right. Not saying that they didn't get it right with J-Lo, because she is a beautiful woman. But Stacey Dash would have not been somebody that I would have never expected People Magazine to say is beautiful. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, why do they have to be thin and trim and slim and, you know, and the ideal woman? Why can't it be somebody like the heavyset girl off of Glee, the black girl off of Glee? Because she's very beautiful. Did you see that new cover of that magazine with her and the two other?
I've seen the pictures. Yeah,
she's a very beautiful African American heavyset woman. She's very beautiful. Why couldn't it be her?
Beautiful impression.
Okay, don't do it. I heard what you said. Don't do it.com. You know, why couldn't it be me? You know, why couldn't I have been sitting up on People Magazine's most beautiful person list? I mean, I think I'm beautiful.
You think?
Well, I've been told from time to time I'm beautiful if you squint your eyes and hold your head to the side. You know, I've been told that I look like Taye Diggs if you do like this and go like this. Yeah, I see it. I see me right there in that thing. I do look like Taye Diggs.
I don't think so. Goodbye.
But I'm just saying. You know, why couldn't Taye Diggs been up on that cover? You know? Why couldn't Blair Underwood been up on that cover? Why couldn't Oprah? Never mind. Why couldn't... why couldn't... No, because Rihanna would have been too...
Why couldn't Monique be on that cover?
You know, so People Magazine...
Is Rihanna on it? Like,
I don't know. But Sierra did make the list.
That's good.
She made the list. And Sierra's a very beautiful girl. So I'm happy people got it right with Sierra. Because she's being recognized? Yeah, she's getting recognized for her beauty, not her talent.
Was Carrie Hilson on there?
I don't know, but Carrie Hilson's beautiful too.
She's been looking a mess lately.
Yeah, she's been looking a mess style-wise. But face-wise, Carrie Hilson is a beautiful girl. Yeah, because I've seen Carrie Hilson a few times in person. And there's nothing ugly about her at all.
No, it's not.
Nothing. Yeah, but her stylist is I don't know who's been styling her lately, but they got to stop.
So today, someone leaked Judas. It was a 30-second clip on Twitter, and I was like, I'm not listening to it. Why couldn't y'all motherfuckers wait until until April 19th. And
is that when it was supposed to come out?
It's supposed to come out this Tuesday, but, you know, it didn't make that. Came out today, heard the song. I need to hear the lyrics. I love the beat. I love the, everything, because it's like, it's a song that I want to dance to, and I like it way better than Born This Way. To me, Born This Way was more of a risk single. So I'm really surprised that it was #1 for 6 weeks. But definitely love it way better. The only thing I'm questioning now is, you know, it comes like that breakdown part where she was talking about Jesus is her virtue, but it's Judas that she clings to. I need to pay attention to them lyrics, because on that part, I'm not feeling it too much. But I'm thinking that Jesus may be the nice boyfriend that she has, and Judas is the bad boyfriend that she has, and she would rather stick with the bad boy because, you know, Judas betrayed Jesus, you know. So, you know, so a lot of biblical stuff going on. So I need to listen to them lyrics. So if you can forward me those lyrics, I'll probably find it before you send it to me. But, you know, I'm really liking it. And it has that bad romance feel to it, which leads to the question that Mikkel has into his telephone.
Yes, because... I saw a lot of people tweeting about Judas today. I didn't get to hear it until I got here. And a lot of people were tweeting, and majority of the people, because I follow, believe it or not, I follow an array of different types of people. I don't just follow Beyonce fans. I follow Ciara fans, Rihanna fans, Beyonce fans, Lady Gaga fans. I follow all different types of people. And a lot of people were saying that Lady Gaga's material with Born This Way and Judas is starting to sound like her old stuff. And one person tweeted that I thought was very interesting out of all the tweets that I saw. One person tweeted that Judas has the sound of Bad Romance with the same message as Alejandra. Now, since you're not too familiar with the lyrics of Judas, because
I still wouldn't even compare it to Alejandro.
But do you think that... Well, let's go back to, do you think that this single and her last single is sounding like stuff from previous albums.
No, not previous albums. No, because we've actually heard 2 singles that did not sound.
Well,
like
yeah, we did. But those singles that we heard are not the singles that they heard.
No, correct.
But
so, because I'm just want to say, because I remember telling you, like when we was listening to, we listened to Mary the Night and Judas, and I was like, this is far different from what she's put out before. Now, I think the problem may be her and Red One. You know, Red One is the producer of these tracks. So maybe it's him. You know, but to me, it's not that bad where you might say, oh, well, you know, it's the same stuff from the last album. You know, because sometimes you got to stick with the same formula that worked. You don't always have to change everything. But for me, I like the song. I like it, but I want to get up into those lyrics. I want to really hear what she's singing about because I can't understand the lyrics. You know, all I know is she's singing something about Judas and it's catchy. But
can I
go ahead?
I need to say something in your ear real quick.
Yeah, we can still say it. We can say the names of the songs.
Because I got real.
No, yeah, because I was talking to her. You know, I said, Gaga, girl, you know I was on this secret for months, okay? Can I say the names that I heard? Okay. So we heard Marry the Night and Americano.
Okay.
So they were told.
Because I started thinking, like, wait, because I know. But I can see Lady Gaga now.
Cursing us out.
Okay? And I don't want to get cursed out by Lady Gaga.
The songs, I like the songs, and it's all right. But what I don't like is when other people have that bad romance sound that worked with Red One, like Nicole did Poison. That definitely sounded like bad romance. So it's okay for me. It's okay for Gaga because that's her shit. You know, so let her go ahead. But if it's like 5 years from now and she's still doing that bad, then I'm gonna say, you know what, girl, you need to change this shit up a little bit. But right now, let her have fun. She's having fun. So I'm waiting. I gotta get into those lyrics though, and I know that some people is probably gonna be using God. Like, people going to be coming after her for using God, Jesus and Judas in the same song. I can tell you that now. They're going to start with the rumors of the Illuminati, and then we're going to be a part of the Illuminati.
Me! Okay. Don't drag me into that.
There you go, Mikhail, throwing up the rock sign. Chuck. Oh, they about to slay us,
I was flashing that Illuminati all on 106 Park the other day.
Okay, so good. I'm waiting for them to say all of that shit.
Don't drag me into no Illuminati stuff.
And I hate that.
I don't know how to handle it.
They be like, Kevin, can you please talk about? I be like, bitch, stop. I don't know shit about that. Okay,
get down.
Don't talk to them.
These kittens are back.
Do you live here?
No, I don't live here. No, I don't.
Let me tell you how you gonna walk in here. He don't live here, but he damn sure done walked in here like he did.
I sure did walk in, and the door was unlocked. It shouldn't be unlocked.
Don't worry about that.
You don't live in no type. You don't live in no type of neighborhood where you can walk around with your door unlocked.
No,
this is not that neighborhood.
No, it's not. Definitely, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
So what's next on our list?
First of all,
you know, Mikhail has the list until I quit my job on April 28th. So they already know I'm
Don't
leaving.
be throwing out no dates. They already know?
Yeah, they already know.
Oh, child, you are fancy.net. You are. They can't tell you nothing.org.
No, they can't.
No, they can't.
All right, Tamar. Hi, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. Man, you got to talk too, girl. I just love how my girl Tamar is becoming a big celebrity. But
yeah, she got all them new Twitter followers and stuff.
I predicted it.
You know, I want to go on.
Soon she gonna be having a paparazzi follow her. Because if they can follow Nene Leakes,
okay,
I know they're gonna be following.
But
Tamar,
you know they still me calling Tamar Tony, because you know that at the Media Takeout, them.
Oh, Media Takeout tried it.
Child.
They tried it.
They went in on that article. Sure.
I shouldn't be laughing, but it was funny. It was funny.
They went in.
Because when I saw the picture, I said, wait, this isn't Tony. And then they said, how can she
Let's just say it like this. Just because you file for bankruptcy does not mean that you're bankrupt.
You're not, okay? And it does not mean that you don't have any money. So they just... look how many times Donald Trump done filed for bankruptcy. He ain't lose his money yet.
It's for protection.
But they really tried it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did get a little chuckle in, but they tried saying that.
No, I got a lot of chuckle that morning when I seen that Media Takeout article.
Okay.
And don't forget, Braxton Family Values comes on this Tuesday at 9 p.m. the second episode.
At 9 p.m. on
And
WeTV.
if you can't get WeTV, you can also get the season pass on iTunes for $17. You can get all the episodes. So as soon as the episodes upload on iTunes, you can download onto your iPod.
I know that's right. You better promote.
That's right. That's what we are. Never mind. But that's what we're supposed to do. It's in our contract.
Okay. Now, is it? I'm joking. I'm joking. I tried it. No. I want to give a few shout outs because I didn't give a shout out in a long time. So, my friend Rocky Montana, who some of y'all probably heard me talk about in some of our past videos, he did not tell me until recently that in our past videos, when I was giving him a shout out and I was throwing out his Twitter name, I was throwing out the wrong Twitter name. And so he said that no wonder why nobody's following me, because you're going out the wrong Twitter name. So his Twitter name is Just Call Me Rocky. That is his Twitter name. So y'all need to follow him because he is an up and coming artist. I think he was just signed. Oh God, I hope I don't get the label wrong. I think he was just signed to Arista.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, very
whichever label it is.
Yeah, well, I think it's Arista. But if it's not Arista, it's one of those big labels. And still, congratulations.
And don't
that's
spend
a big
up that
deal.
advance money. Please don't.
Because he's a young guy and he's doing his thing. He's only, well, I don't think he would want me to tell his age. But he's a young guy. Yeah, me and him are both young.
What's up with that little twist guy?
I don't
How
know,
old
but
is
he needs
he?
to get rid of that hair.
I want to know how old is he?
Don't tell me you're attracted to him.
Next subject. Go back into your Twitters. Your shout outs. You think he ugly?
Little twist with the hair?
Are we talking about the same guy?
Is he the one with the hair?
I don't know. He was on 106 Park. His video was on yesterday.
How do you not know? Does he have like the long hair?
I don't remember. He was cute to me. That's all I know.
Moving along.
Moving
the hell along.net.
Sizzle is coming. Yes.
Okay, I want to giving a shout out to Rocky. I also want to give a shout out to Tiffany Loves Beyonce Owens. Hey Tiff. Hey girl.
Hey.
I want to give a shout out to @Tevin_G on Twitter. Hey Tevin.
Yes.
I want to give a shout out to Devin Jordan. Hey Devin. These are some of my Facebook and Twitter friends.
Is they the cute ones everybody be talking about?
Well, these people are cute, but I don't know what you mean by that everybody be talking about.
Child, talking about we only follow people that's cute. So
No.
I just wanted to know.
And that's a bunch of baloney too.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like, what does that even mean? So I guess people follow me because I'm bald, huh? Overyourself.net. I also want to give a shout out to Izzy, Beyonce boy Minaj. Me and Izzy have been friends for a long time. I think ever since MySpace. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to him. And MySpace was ages ago. When I had hair, mind you. And I also want to give a shout out. My last shout out goes to Kristen Bibbs. So shout out to all of them: Tiffany, Tevin, Rocky, Devin, Izzy, and Kristen. And they all watch the Skorpion Show too. And
Shout out to all of y'all.
Shout out to all of y'all.
Well, because I seen that Mikkel had shout outs, I went on Twitter and said we're now recording. Who wants to shout out? And 100 people just replied back.
100 people.
Okay, they really tried it.
They did
so
try
I'm gonna say Tay Lyric, Miss Lady Star, Too Old for Drama, okay, Forever Classy, Jordan JJM, XXB Rich 30, Don't You Dare, or Don't You Dare, Anissa Blue, Iron Roxy London, Yes Daughter. That's a,
Let me see which name.
Yes Daughter. It's about to hit stop. Hold on, I gotta hit record again. Yes Daughter. So, I love Tia Marie.
These are the shout outs.
J Nick 3, San Cliffy's World, BSS, NC, MC, B Fly, Mr. Close, Minded
Vontae. Wait a minute, because he texted me too. Let me see. My queen did it first. Oh, Vontae, go to hell.
Okay.
Oh, we forgot to talk about Rihanna's California King Bee performance. No, let me just talk about that
We'll
real
start
quick.
with him. Shout out to Close Mind.
Yeah, we're gonna shout out to Vontae. Rihanna did California King Bed last night on American Idol. And for those of y'all who know me, who follow me on Twitter or Facebook,
1,000 miles apart.
California King Bed is by far my favorite song off the Loud album. I didn't get to see the performance last night when it was on, but I did get to see it today at work. And Rihanna did a really good job vocally. I was really impressed. I was like, wow, like.
But was it impressive enough to make you buy a ticket for the live tour?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Which is, tickets are still available. It's not sold out yet, but Katy Perry show is. So, listen, let me stop. Here they go. You know we got those shit every
No, but I'm just saying, she was good.
Yes, congratulations.
But I also noticed, and somebody pointed it out to me on Twitter, but I had already noticed that she didn't sing it in the high registry that she does on the album. She sung it in a much lower registry.
Can you give us how she did it?
Can I give her what?
Can you give an explanation? Can you sing it a little bit? How low she went?
I mean, she went low, but she went low to the point where she went low because she knew she could handle it.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I'm glad she went low because she did a good job. Yeah, she knew her voice couldn't handle the studio version of how she sings it. Because the studio version how she sings it loud and clear. Okay?
What about when she did it last week with that girl?
Oh, no.
Jennifer Nettles.
American Idol
was way better.
The vocals were way better than the Country Music Awards. Way better.
Wow.
Her vocals were way better.
For real.
I mean, I'm giving credit where it's due. She did good. Yeah. But I did notice that as I was... Do you ever... Maybe this is just me, because I'm sure some of y'all do this too, and I'm asking you this. Mm-hmm. When you listen to a certain artist perform a song or sing a song, do you ever stop and say, I wonder if you could hear your favorite artist singing that song and killing it? Do you ever do that? Mm-hmm. I do that. I do that to certain artists.
You know Janet's voice is not that big.
Yeah, but you also like... But you don't just like Janet. You like Lady Gaga. You like Beyonce a lot. Like, have you ever listened to a certain song that... Have you ever heard a song that Beyonce sang and you say to yourself, wow, if Fantasia got a hold of this song, she would murder it. Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Yeah, well, with California King Bed, I love Rihanna's voice in it, and no shade, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm throwing shade. But if Beyonce got a hold of California King fucking Bed... Beyonce would have taken that song to
record of the year, song of the year.
Because it's just, but Rihanna did a great job on that song. I love that song. But as I was listening to her sing it last night on American Idol in her lower registry, which I think she did a really good job, I was saying to myself, if Beyonce was singing this song live in the higher registry, Beyonce would have made you go out and buy a king bed, ship it to California, and then find a plane ticket to fly out to California to be with that king bed if Beyonce was singing that. But that's just how I feel.
And I still haven't listened to Girls Who Rule the World. I still haven't.
Well, it's not the whole thing out.
Is it? But she really released the snippet, B? Or
I don't think she released it. I think it leaked, and then all these bloggers got it, and because every blog site has the same snippet, that same 20-second snippet. So
is that the one you heard a couple days ago?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same one. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
waiting for the song to come out.
Yeah, I am.
And I thought, just like you, I thought it would come out this weekend because the video was coming. So we need to see this song. Yeah, it's probably gonna come out on Monday.
I don't know what Beyonce's team has got up under their sleeve, but they got something. But you know, the video for "Move Your Body's coming out on May 3rd.
Child, let me tell you something.
So
at the MTV Music Video Awards, I'm predicting this. It's gonna be Beyonce versus Rihanna versus Katy Perry versus Lady Gaga. But more nominations are going to go to Gaga and Katy Perry. Katy Perry, bitch, I didn't talk about you in that last video. But your video for E.T. with Kanye West, you fucking did that shit. You really, really did. Great video. Great visual, great effects. All of them nominations that they give him out for, you're going to get. Definitely Video of the Year nomination. Best Female Video. You fucking did that shit. I gotta give you your props, Katie. I don't really talk about you that much on our show, but you fucking did it. Gotta give it to you. Gotta give you your props. I'm waiting to see this, I'm about to say Bad Romance. Child, Judas. I can't wait to see this video because definitely...
Maybe she can call you and have you in the video playing Judas.
Child, if she had... How about she had us playing it with 2 beats on and us sitting in this dining room? That would be so epic if we just in this dining room just jamming the Judas. I don't know how many haters we would have, but you want to be in the beat video.
I don't want to be in nobody's video first unless it's Beyonce.
No.
I love Lady Gaga, but if it ain't Beyonce...
Vince going to call like... But Kel don't want to do what? Where he at? Get his ass on this phone.
I can't do that to my girl B. If I ain't
girl
get that phone
Girl bye.
Child, please. If Lady Gaga called me, I would... Beyonce who? It's like, no, I wouldn't do that. But of course I would be in a Lady Gaga video. I would be in anybody's video. If Rihanna called me, I'd be in that video. Hell, if Rihanna throw a red wig on me if you want.
I can't wait for that red wig era to be over.
No, but the red hair looks cute on her. Rihanna, I can honestly say, knows how to wear a hairstyle, except for that nappy ponytail at the All-Star game. That hairstyle was a fail.net.
Let's end this video on this kind of topic.
How do you get this badge open?
I don't know. Let me see. Mikkel, how do you feel about friends that sleep with each other?
Do you have a hidden camera in my bedroom?
No. But how do you feel about it?
It's like, no.
Because the question was posed to me, and I say, we don't want to talk about this too much.
I wouldn't do it because that's something that your friendships are hard to come by. Mm-hmm. They really are, especially with loyal friends. And so, you sleeping with your friend, a lot of people say, I don't see. This is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is my thing. I don't see how people can say that, it's just sex and there's no emotions attached to it. I don't understand that, because if you keep having sex with somebody, eventually some type of emotion is going to start happening, whether you want it to or not. It's going to happen. Like, I can't see you just having sex with somebody over and over again and not getting any type of emotional connection to them. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's somebody that you had sex with one time, okay, fine, then I understand. But if it's somebody that you keep having sex with, you mean to tell me you're not going to feel some type of way, like afterwards? Like, I wouldn't do it. The friend thing, no. Friend thing, no. Sleeping with your friend's ex, no. Dating your friend's ex, no.
No. Dating your friend's ex, that's a no-no.
No.
That's a no-no. A big no-no.
No.
Sleeping with your friends, depending on the situation, I say go for it. That's me. I'm not saying everybody should do that. Mm-hmm. But I say, if y'all in that moment, go for it. Go for it. It's different. And if you could do it without getting emotionally attached to them. Again, you don't have to do it all the time.
But you're already friends. So what do you mean?
You're friends, but being like emotionally attached, like I want to make you my boyfriend and just sex, that's two different things.
Well, yeah, it is. But when I meant by emotionally attached, I didn't mean by I want to make you my boyfriend or my girlfriend. I just meant by catching feelings. Like, for instance,
so that's the same thing.
No, because this is the prime example. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say his name because he would be overme.net if I said his name. He would.
Yes, but one of my friends Tamar through this show, you better do it.
But one of my friends, one of my close friends, he and I were talking last night. He came to my house and he and I were talking. By the way, he's straight. He's not gay. He is straight. Yes, I do have straight friends. Dag. He and I were talking last night, and he was telling me about this girl who he has sex with. Now, he doesn't go with her or anything like that. He just has sex with her. But the girl is a wild girl. She's a wild, wild girl. And so he put his friend on, and now the three of them have sex. I know.
Together?
I know. I was listening. I was
Together.com?
I was listening. Oh, don't act like you ain't
Together.sex?
Don't act like you never heard about a threesome.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes, so let me just tell the story. So in the beginning, my friend didn't want the other guy to join in.
Okay.
And when my friend was telling me, because I ain't going to tell you all the reason why, but when my friend was telling me the reason why he didn't want the other guy to join in, me being me, and he's my friend, so I felt as though I could say this. I said, well, you sound like you're a little jealous. And he said, well, no, I'm not jealous. I just don't want him to join in because then, and I'm thinking like, well, if you don't go with this girl, and if you don't like her or anything like that, it's just sex, then why are you getting jealous if he joins in? Like, there should be no. And then he was telling me about how he was with the girl and she wanted to call the other guy too, and he was like, no. And I'm thinking like, but you sound like you're getting like. And that's the type of emotional because if you weren't...
Well, maybe he's not comfortable having sex with a girl while another guy's there.
No, trust me, he's very comfortable because he's...
His thing is that big, huh?
No, my friends are wild. I don't know how I managed to get wild friends like that, and I didn't turn out like that. But they are wild.
Thank you, Jesus, because I know.
Wild.
Because you know what?
Child, I
have a wild side too.
I could have a show of my own telling you about my friends. That's how wild they are.
But you're not like them.
But I'm not like them.
Not like.
I can't be like them now because I got a show to. I got an image to uphold. I can't be like that.
Oh, I thought image was nothing. I thought I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a damn.
You know.
But I'm just saying.
No, I don't. I mean, fuck this image. It's like no, but no, I can't. Now I'm wild, but I ain't that wild. That's wild. Like that's. You know what? I'm not gonna say no more. I'm just saying. He's probably gonna watch this video.
For me, I'm just. For me, if you friends like.
But do you understand?
I don't want to throw my stuff out there, but I'm just saying. I say go ahead and do it.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had sex with one of your friends?
Yes. It's nothing.
Oh yeah, you have had sex with one of your friends. You told me about it.
So I mean, it's nothing.
It's nothing for you.
Yeah, for me,
because your friend probably felt the same way.
Yeah,
oh, it was nothing.
It was nothing.
Yeah, your friend probably felt the same way too.
But I seen a lot of my friends naked. So what?
Shade.org.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Nothing.
So I mean, again, if you are contemplating doing it, and if you could do it without getting your emotions attached, I say go for it. Like what the hell? You only live once. Do it.
Oh, enough with that. You only live once stuff. Okay, you only live once. So does that mean I should run out and rob a bank?
No, you don't have to do that. No, but I'm saying in this situation, you only live once.
Oh no.
So if you just want to know how it feels, just that one time,
to have sex with your friend?
And if you want to know why, yes, do it.
Okay,
I'm for it. Do it. Bam.
I'm sure some of us have been sexually attracted to some of our friends, but that doesn't mean that you act on that impulse.
No, but
doesn't mean that.
But if it's that right time in that right moment,
no. I don't think I could do that with a friend because
now I used to say sex on the first date. Now I'm like no, because you can really like somebody, and once you have that sex for the first time and it's not great, they could be gone.
I feel as though when you are meeting someone for the first time that you're trying to start a relationship with, you shouldn't even speak about sex when you guys are first getting to know each other. Because, all right, I'm about to get personal.
Me being a freak.
I'm about to get personal real quick, and it's only going to be for a moment. But my ex that I just stopped talking to, when we first started talking to each other, we were talking to each other for a while on the telephone and stuff, and we had never even mentioned sex, or when's the last time you had sex, or how do you like to have sex. We never even mentioned sex. We would get on the phone every single day for 2 or 3 hours and not talk about nothing sexual related. And I love that because it was like this relationship is not going that route. It's going in a route where we're trying to actually build something with each other. I think when you start talking to somebody and within the second or third day they're bringing up sex, cut it short. Because all it's going to be about is about sex. I don't want to start talking to nobody and we're on the phone and then all of a sudden they bring up sex. Don't talk about sex to me on the phone. Don't do that.
But see,
especially if we ain't even had sex yet.
But see, where I come from, if I go out on a first date, I'm not the type of person that like to be played with or play. How you doing? You got something to say? What else? Okay.
I don't live here. Even the cats interrupt us.
I need to know, like, what are you about? Is it sex that you want from me, or you really want to get to know me?
Yeah, but
that's what I want to know.
But you know what they're about when they start bringing up sex. See that's the point that I'm trying to make. Of course you met my ex. When my ex and I first started talking, we didn't bring up sex. So right then and there, I knew what my ex was about. I knew that my ex was not about that, and I wasn't about that. We weren't about that.
But just because they don't bring up sex does not mean they're not about sex.
But after I met them, I knew that that wasn't what they were
I'm pretty sure there's so many subscribers out there that could tell you he done took me to dinner, took me to the movies, and now he wants.
But I'm speaking on my personal experience. My personal experience. Because even the months after, when we were together, we would be together for some weekends. We would be at my ex's place, and we wouldn't have sex the whole weekend.
Well, I mean,
because we were together, and it was like we didn't have to always have sex.
In some situations, though, especially in the gay relationship, you do have to know about sex because you do want to know who's the top.
No.
Well, in some situations.
No. It's not some situations. You know why? Because I feel as though that type of conversation with who's the top and who's the bottom, that is so premature. That's so teenage stuff.
But no.
When you're in let me just say this real quick. If you're in your 20s or in your 30s and you don't already know who's the top or the bottom, then you need to go back to when you were a teenager and figure it out. Because there's no way you should be 24 and not know who's the top or the bottom.
I done met a whole lot of people.
Come on now.
You done met so many fans. There's some people that's like, okay, they're straight, but they don't like to do stuff. So,
yeah,
I mean, at some point, and you can be fooled by a lot of people. You might think they all husky and strong. Let me tell you, this man, I hope he's not watching because I gave him my card. But this man I was sitting next to at the Janet concert, buff as hell, strong as hell. Soon as Pleasure Principle came on,
he was
fooled the shit out of me. Fooled the shit. I'm like, there's a bottom next to me. You know, I could have been fooled. You know.
Well, no, because everybody has their queen moments.
But girl,
no, you can't call it about. Because listen, this is a prime example. I remember one day my ex and I were talking, and my ex was saying to me, I was saying how I didn't like when the tops do stuff like that. My ex was saying, "Oh, come on now," like the hey, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But my ex was saying to me, like, well, you know, when you get around your certain close friends, everybody queens out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so my ex was saying that, and I guess basically my ex was saying, well, sometimes I queen out with my friend, and I was just looking like, I don't want to know that you queen out.
For me,
'cause I don't look at you like that. But that does not mean that you're a bottom. It just means that you queen out at times.
And tall people, I have to be so tall and to be cut. You know what?
You know what?
I can't do it. I
can't do it.
I can't.
I
be like, what the fuck?
Because they're so tall.
You like, man, you too big for this shit. You really are.
You are too big.
You be like, girl, do you?
Anybody over
That's a turn off.
Anybody over 6 foot should not be a bottom. I'm sorry, because you're too tall.
Well,
who's climbing that tall ass back?
You better know how to get on top. Because I know how to get to the top of the mountain.
I don't want to hear that. Okay? Enough is enough. I don't want to hear that.
God.
I don't want to hear that. So don't talk about that.
But I'm just saying now. So this is you know, I like throwing sex into the Skorpion Show, unlike others. So
well, I bet you do. Okay, you know where I'm going with that. I bet you do.
No, that's not good. So,
because this ain't the never mind.
I want to say thank y'all for watching the Skorpion Show. Because this bitch trying to spill some tea. So, but they already know. If they don't know,
I was about to say,
don't even say it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, let me just
don't even. Don't you a motherfucking thing.
Okay. I was gonna whisper it to you.
Look, let me tell y'all, ladies, it's the weekend. Keep the books open and the legs closed. And thank y'all for watching the school.
Ladies, fellas, keep the books open and your assholes closed, okay?
But you can still spread them. I mean, I'm just saying.
Spread them?
Spread. They can still spread.
Oh, I thought you said sweat them. Who wants a sweaty ass? See, he's into that kinky shit. I'm not into that.
Oh, but wait a minute.
I don't want to hear it. I
gotta ask you a question.
If it has something to do with your sweaty ass, I don't want to hear it.
I want to know, have you ever...
No, I have not.
Have you ever
don't
slept
ask
with
me
a white man before?
that. Have I ever did what?
You ever slept with a white man before?
I like my meat well done.
Let me tell you, I'm going to just say this before I close this video. I hope I don't get in trouble.
No, you're going to get in trouble, so just say it off camera. I don't want to hear it. I'm not a part of what he's about to say.
What is the white ones, the freakiest ones? Y'all tell me that. Answer that in the video questions below.